Really? Cool. Hi, I'm Dan. I'm the co-founder and CEO at FLAIR. We make homes and businesses more comfortable using less energy. So 40% of the world's energy goes into heating and cooling buildings. You can actually tell how important it is here just looking at the insulation at the top of this warehouse. And so in the US alone, you've got 80 million homes, right, that have these central systems controlled by a single thermostat, but they're notoriously uneven, so they're not comfortable and they're expensive to operate. Worldwide, you've got mini splits of window ACs. There's over 1 billion of them, and they're really not very featureful. They're operated by these antiquated handheld remotes. We replace that and make them smart. So FLAIR is basically room-by-room control for central systems you find in North America, but then internet control for systems you find worldwide. We also build an analysis kit. It's built right into the product. So if you want to basically upsell into our whole system, you can go in as your contractor and understand the space quantitatively. So the products themselves, there's a smart vent. Comes in a variety of sizes. It regulates airflow automatically for central systems. It's wireless or wired. It drops right in to replace any vent, even the ones over in the other side of the room. And it's $60 at retail, so it's very cost efficient, which is important in this space. So we also built this interesting little sort of wireless thermostat. It works in conjunction with a smart thermostat for central systems, and then standalone for mini splits of window ACs. And it's kind of the intelligence layer, so it knows who's where when in a home, and then makes sure that air that's conditioned is going to those rooms. So here's a typical central home, a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, say North American home. It's got 6 vents that you might see from us, and then 3 pucks, that work with a smart thermostat that's centrally located. For homes in Asia, Australia, Africa, everywhere else, basically outside of North America, you might put a puck in every room that you want automated. So how big is the market? Well, every rectangle in this picture that's not a window is a window AC, or sorry, a mini split. That's Hong Kong apartments. So the market is huge. In North America, 110 billion goes into heating and cooling residential spaces. 35 billion in equipment is moved annually. And there's over 80 million homes that are compatible with our system, with 1 million more coming online every year. Worldwide, there's already 1 billion mini splits and window ACs in operation. And it's actually a huge growth market because the developing world is starting to use more air conditioning. So there's 100 million more coming online every year. So there's a huge market. How do you get units into it? So we've got sort of your usual suspects. We've been working with Home Depot from really before we had a product on price points to look for, as well as in the last couple of months, packaging design even. And then standard Amazon for consumer electronics and DIY things. But I think the more interesting thing for us is really the contractor side. So in that puck, we have like an analysis kit we can give to a contractor. They install a $6,000 system. They lay down this, it kind of analyzes the space and validates their installation for comfort and energy usage. And then if it shows a handful of really typical systems that our system addresses, typical problems that our system addresses, they can upsell directly into our system. So it's kind of a really nice piggyback. And then for your typical mini split manufacturer, they buy a remote from a third-party vendor. Well, we can replace that with an intelligent remote. And then, as I mentioned, on the software side, comfort audits, energy audits, those sorts of things. Basically, the puck acts as this really rapidly deployable kit. So anybody, whether they're realtors or energy auditors, can just drop this down in a house and understand it, whether it's standards compliant, that kind of thing. So I think one of the most interesting things for everybody here, we were in HAX a year ago, HAX 6. And so we're shipping next month, actually. So that's pretty fast. And I think that's really big news from us. And so, for those of you in 6, 7, and 8, no pressure. So what's next for us? So we're looking to build out, we're kind of shifting from product to market. We're looking to build out our B2B and B2C channels. The puck has a lot of tricks up its sleeve, so we're building out some interesting little apps for it. And then we're adding sizes to our smart vents. We currently have 4, we're probably up to 6. So we're looking for capital and partners. If you're an OEM and you want to include a puck in your product, reach out. And if you're a venture capitalist, something like that, we're really interested in hiring those key people to help us build that channel. So thanks. I'm Dan at FLAIR, and if you're interested in what we're doing, come see me.